now we know how good Pakistan are as a team and the amount of ability and skill level they have. I think you've got to have full respect for that. And in their own conditions, in particular, they've got a number of players that are match winners and that are capable of doing very special things in Test cricket. I think as a team, all you can do is play what's right in front of you. You can't be looking at 3 Test matches ahead. So much can happen in that space of time, and the landscape could look very differently in 3 games' time. So it's really important that you just focus yourself and ready yourself for that first game and the next 5 days that are ahead of us, and make sure you put the performance in that hopefully gets you ahead in the series, and go from there. So I don't think it'll be a focus on the end result. It'll be how we're going to get there. That's going to be the most important thing. How are we going to tackle the conditions that we're presented with? How are we going to take our 20 wickets and make those big scores that are going to put Pakistan under pressure with the bat? So I think that'll be the main focus of the group, and clearly if we do that well for 3 games, we should be in a really good spot.
One more on this side and we'll do 2 more and then we're done. Go ahead, Ian.
This is a worker from cricket. You talked about 20 wickets. The last time when England visited Pakistan, they had Jimmy and Ollie Robinson and Mark Wood, but this time comparatively we're seeing that it's going to be a green top in Mohan. So do you think with the new bowling attack comparatively, England might struggle, or you guys are ready for this green top?
I think it's an exciting prospect, having a completely new attack. It's a great opportunity for us to grow and develop as a Test squad and to try something very different. I think for a long time before that last series here, we generally had a very similar attack in all conditions. And for us to now have a slightly different way of looking at the game and approaching things and trying to exploit what's right in front of us is a really exciting way to look at the game, and it's a great opportunity for this group to do things differently again. And those sort of chances and opportunities that come around that really excites the group, and what a chance to go out here and potentially do something very special again. I'd say got some very fond memories of coming here last time, what an achievement that was. So if we could get off to a really good start in this game, then hopefully we could build on that and take it even further.
2 more on this area. Go ahead and run with the cap.
What's finally updated about Mexico is playing or not in first test?
Don't know, mate. I'm not captain anymore. I'm not involved in those discussions, so we'll have to wait and see. He's come along great though. He's worked extremely hard to get himself fit. As you'd imagine, very diligent in his rehab, in his gym work. Practiced really well over the past few days, and clearly, desperate to get back out there. So I guess we'll see shortly.
Just you got to Bhutan, and could you explain the comparison between Pakistan and England between fast bowling, spin bowling, and batting?
What's the comparison?
It's bowling.
Who's bowling?
You're fast bowling.
Yeah.
Yes, spin bowling, and the batting Pakistan and England.
Who's better? The differences between the two. I think they're both pretty young in age, but I'd say Pakistan's attack is a lot more experienced than ours, especially in these conditions. So, but again, like I say, that's just a great opportunity for us as a group to go out there, and sometimes that naivety can really play into your hand and can be a real advantage. A lot of their players won't have come across some of these bowlers before, and that can be a real plus for you as a team. I'd say they're different. I wouldn't say better or worse than each other. It's going to be, who's going to be able to exploit what's out there, both with bat and ball, as it always is the case in any Test match. But it should be a great series. Look at the talent that's on show. There's some brilliant players, some real match winners across the 2 teams. So it should be great fun to be a part of and great fun to watch as well.
And Bhutan weather.
It's nice and hot, and it beats being at home at them, and it's freezing there. So, it was absolutely bouncing down with rain when we left. So to get here to some nice hot weather has been a real joy.
Okay, thank you
Cheers.
very much.
Like I say, we had good success here last time and with a slightly different rhythm to things, so I think it is different still. It's not conventional swing a lot of the time. Reverse swing plays a big factor. Kookaburra ball reacts very differently to the juke ball, and similarly the surfaces will have a different sort of feel to them. So you just got to play what's in front of you, be adaptable, just be ready for whatever it is that's out there when you're out there. And of course, over the 5 days, it could change drastically. It could be very seamer friendly the first couple of days and very quickly come into something very different.
Okay, we'll go here on this side, two on this side, two at the back. Yeah, go ahead, in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, what is your opinion about pitches and weather here?
Pitches, in what regard? What about the pitches? What do you want to know about the pitches?
You have seen the wickets.
I've not seen this wicket yet. Sorry, I've seen the ends. They still look quite green, but again, that could change quite drastically over the next couple of days. And as a player, I mean, that's what you pride yourself on, being able to combat whatever it is that's in front of you. It might be bowler friendly, and you've got to have the skill level to be able to combat that, find ways of making runs and scoring, and putting a total on the board that's going to win you a game. So whatever it is, we just got to ready for it, and trust our skill level and our ability as a team to go out there and exploit it with ball in hand, and simply try and put pressure back on them when we can with the bat.
Behind, please.
Joe, more than 12,000 runs in there, there are 3,400. What are your aims for the future? Are you after the rewards of great second?
No, I think more than anything, I think you judge yourself on how many games you can affect and how many games you can help win. So I think that's a big driver for me, is how many times can contribute to winning games for England. And I think if with that mindset and the mindset of trying to be successful in whatever conditions are in front of you, I think that's a good enough driver for me to keep going and want to keep enjoying it and keep playing. So yes, enjoy that element.
Shahid and Aslam, please.
Joe, sort of a similar question with this. They say that milestones are my product of good performance. So is Alistair Cook's record the back of your mind? Because you missed out on 100 on the last one as well.
The only reason it's on my mind is because people keep asking me about it, to be honest, but not really. I see myself playing Test cricket for a lot longer. It's not like I'm going to get to a certain mark or a number and say, right, I'm done now. I just want to keep enjoying the game, keep playing. It's a great team to play in. We have so much fun on and off the field together, and we really enjoy it. And as long as that's the feeling that I have inside, I think I'll have plenty of drive and determination to keep going. And like I say, keep trying to help England win Test matches.